Hey, how's it going, guys? It's TheLlamaSir here, and welcome back to another Rocket League video. And in this one, guys, I have a pretty small video for you. It's going to be a pretty quick one because it's not really a whole ton to talk about, but it is something that is huge and something that we totally 100% predicted, and I'm pretty excited for it. And also, this is kind of an update video as well because this will be coming to the game fairly soon, and we're going to speculate when exactly it might come to the game, but overall, it's a very big change, and we could be seeing it in really no time at all. So it's a fun video. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoy it, and without further ado, let's jump into it here. Alright guys, so starting this video off, this actually has to do with a previous video I put up a few weeks ago before the Overdrive Crate update actually went up live and we started going on Champions Field and enjoying everything that came with the Overdrive Crate. But this video I put up had to do with a big secret that was seemingly revealed on the official site for the update. Now within this video, I'm pretty sure a lot of you who are watching this video probably saw that video, but we talked about this certain achievement right here, the one that's called Trade Secret, and the way you get this one is trade in 5 items of the same quality to receive an item of the next highest quality. Now that by itself seemed pretty basic, but when we took a look at the image that represents it, we can see that there's 5 things to trade up, and 2 of those are a heart and the symbol for lightning. So what we concluded from that is that those represent the very rare trails. Now I know some people thought they might be the heart or the lightning antenna, but that didn't really make any sense at all because those antennas aren't tradable. You can't trade them up, so it wouldn't make sense that those are the items these are talking about. But it made a lot more sense for these just to simply be representing the trails. However, when the update came out, there was a lot of people who went to try trading in these trails and it didn't work. So at first, a lot of us thought we were just wrong, but that is going to change today because we officially got word, and it was quite a bit ago when this was officially announced, but we did get official word that very rare trails are going to be able to be traded up very, very soon. Now, specifically what was said about this was on the Rocket League Reddit page in the patch notes mega thread. Somebody asked about these very rare trails and if they would be able to be traded up in the future, and Psyonix Corey, one of the developers for the game, officially commented, "We are very close to having something available for this. It just wasn't quite ready for the patch release, but we hope to enable it with a server-side update in the coming weeks, so stay tuned." So yes guys, we were not wrong in that video. This was planned to be coming out in this update, but it just wasn't quite ready. However, what he seems to be saying here is that most of the groundwork, most of the work for this being included in the game is already there. All they need to do is make a couple of changes and they can enable it pretty much whenever. So that by itself has me just super pumped. I cannot wait to trade up these vast supplies of trails that I have right now, and I'm also happy that we were in fact right about this. But moving on here to when this is going to probably be included in the game, I first need to say that I am a little bit late on getting this news to you guys, but being that they said it was coming in a few weeks, I wanted to get some other videos out first. But this comment from Psyonix Corey was already made about a few weeks ago, so there's really a good chance that it could be coming out really any time now. I mean, it could be coming out this very week. We don't really know at the moment, but I would say without further word from Psyonix that it's delayed, this will probably come out in no longer than 2 weeks. So with that being said, I'll try and send a tweet to people that work at Psyonix, try and get a little more news here, and if you want to be updated on that, you can of course follow my Twitter at TheLlamaSir. I'll probably tweet it out there instead of making a completely new video. But yeah, I could definitely see this coming out in no more than 2 weeks. But moving on here to the last thing we need to talk about when it comes to this, we need to talk about what are you going to get when you trade up these trails. And I think a lot of you actually had the right idea of this, and this is what me and Speedo thought as well. But if you also watched that video I posted a little bit ago about the painted common cars that are in the game, such as the octane, the merc, stuff like that, and how the files for those versions were found in the game files as soon as this update was put up, we pretty much think it is 100% confirmed that these painted variants are what you're going to be able to get when you trade up these trails. So yeah, the painted octanes, the painted mercs, the painted venoms, all of that is probably what we're going to be able to convert all of these trails to. Now what makes this make even more sense is trying to think of how else would you get these painted items in the game. Like, they're not going to add it into a crate because there are 6 of these cars. There would be absolutely no space for these to be added in a crate, and it'd also be pretty messed up to have them in the crate because they're just painted versions of the exact ones that are already available to everyone. So if they're not available available in a crate, how else would you get them besides being able to trade up for them? Now also the value of these items makes sense as well, because in the past when we've gotten painted versions of cars, they've always been imports. And being that every single one of these trails is a very rare, I'd say that you can pretty safely connect the dots there and figure that you're trading up very rare trails to these import painted cars. So yeah, I'm pretty much 100% sure that that is how it's going to be done, and I'm honestly pretty excited for it. I don't think there's really any better way to do this, and it gives us something we've always wanted. We've wanted painted octanes and stuff like that, and by being able to trade up these very rare trails that we've all collected, it just seems like the perfect way of doing it. But I want to know what you guys think of this, so be sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Did you predict this? Do you like this change? Whatever you have to say, just leave it down below and let's continue the conversation there. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new for more update news like this. Also be sure to check out my previous video here of testing out a crate opening sort of glitch method with 100 crates, as well as a video on the right of a compilation of insane pro goals. But other than that guys, again, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm TheLlamaSir, and I will see you guys next time.